Hey everyone, Eljay here, voice actor for the critically acclaimed pop culture phenomenon character Little Johnny. Do you enjoy our content? I enjoy our content, but I also enjoy being able to continue making it and making it better. So if you would like to support us, head on over to vessel.com/the TTV channel for all of our content a week early if you sign up for early access. And heck, even if you don't want to do that, the content is still free. It will come out in just a week and you can still watch it as though you're watching a normal YouTube video. The difference being, it supports us and supports Vessel, which is a great platform. So go ahead, head on over to vessel.com/the TTV channel and get your free trial today. And don't forget to complain in the comments about how much you hate Little Johnny in my voice. I haven't heard it yet, so please, keep doing it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sync. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 214 of the TTV Podcast.
Hello.
Was that a Mardi Gras? I couldn't tell. It sounded like a mumbled grunt in the distance as Meso was trying to
What was with that pause? It was just like awkward.
Dramatic
Well, I
pause.
thought someone was gonna say
What
something,
pause?
but then they didn't, so I was like, oh, that's awkward now.
Note
What?
to self, whenever there's even the slightest second of a pause, Prpl must mumble.
Yeah. Wait, what pause?
I don't know.
I think
it
it's
just
because
seems like
I
it
think I
was
hesitated
weird.
for like half a second before I started saying, hey, but it's not gonna matter because it's not gonna be in the recording, so you're wasting time discussing it, so shut up.
I mean, I didn't even.
Thing.
Yeah, not
I didn't
you,
even
Prpl.
notice a pause. I have no clue what the heck she's talking
I'll
about.
be honest, I
thought
didn't
you were
even
talking
notice a
about
mumble.
afterwards.
So I have literally no idea what you guys are talking about.
I
right
didn't
now.
notice
Great
anything.
intro.
Hey, Eljay.
Great intro.
Hey, Eljay.
Literally.
Hey, like this is another week, huh? Another week where Meso's like, hey, no, we'll do it. And then do it. Here we are. Here we are.
Yep,
All
you're
right.
right.
Who are we?
You are right.
Here we are.
Listen, this introduction thing is stupid. You're stupid. Everybody here is
no,
stupid.
no,
This
no, no,
podcast is stupid. The people
What
that
else
watch
is
this
new?
podcast are especially stupid because you have to be really, really stupid to watch something filled with stupid
whoa,
people.
Whoa.
Let's
What?
not go
Hold on.
around insulting the fans
No,
here.
listen. All right. You know what's stupid is the time we're having this
Insulting the
podcast, which is like midday on a Sunday.
I'm Vardaran.
Well, why?
Just ignore that happened. Yes, I agree with you,
Catch me on
Cubby.
TV every single
It's
Sunday.
7 p.m. for me.
Well, it's like
crazy.
2:10 for me.
It's like
It's
1
time.
for me.
Why
Yeah,
are
well,
we
you're
doing this?
dumb.
No one cares what time it is for you.
Well, you know what people may care about? Our names!
Oh,
You're
why
an
Not you.
imbecile.
Yes.
No one cares
Embrace
about
it,
who we are.
Meso. Do
We're
it.
just,
I'm Vardaran.
We're just anonymous
Hello.
people on the internet no one cares about.
Hello,
I'm
everybody.
Vardaran.
I'm Mesonac.
I'm Eljay.
I'm
No,
John.
you already went like 3 times.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, no, I'm straight into it. I'm John.
I'm
Hey.
Vardaran.
Viper, you're...
Excuse me?
It's you. It's you. This is real life. We're waiting. Are you not Prpl?
Maybe I didn't hear John. Did you say?
I
your
did
name?
say it, but then to be fair, Var went immediately
I'm
after.
Vardaran.
me.
I couldn't hear
So-
over Var being Var, so
I mean, this is you. Who are you?
I'm Phweffie.
Oh, you're Phweffie.
What a twist!
You're Phweffie.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
Look at
you.
that.
Who's
Nice to
that?
meet you,
I'm
Phweff.
Phweffie.
What a
Don't
what a
ask me how to
weirdo.
spell it. Good luck.
Are you embracing it? Is it
Yes,
being
I am
embraced?
embracing it.
Hashtag embrace
That's-
it. Yes.
That's a shame, Viper.
No, I'm all
Go
into this.
away.
Thanks, Phweffie.
No, I'm not
This is
gonna
gonna
go away,
sound
Viper.
so weird now.
I'm just going to use both interchangeably as I have been.
I think I might do
Right
that
now.
too.
Anyway,
Who's the last person
Anyway,
here?
yeah, who's
What?
left? Purple.
I'm Purple. I already said my name though.
everybody
hey-
forgot about her as is
Hey,
usual.
Drag. How you doing, Drag?
Hey, Eljay.
Purple drag.
Held
Whatever.
Haley with Johnson.
I would like to be referred to as Dur.
Okay, hey, Dur. How's it going?
Durr.
Dur. It's great because that's a sound you make
Durran.
all the time, anyways. So.
And once again,
really
this is
clever.
TTV 214. How's it going?
The only laugh you got was a petty laugh from Purple. Congratulations.
That's all
you
anyone
won.
really gets here is a pity laugh from Prpl.
Petty
We're not all that
purple
funny.
None
drag.
of you are all that funny, yeah. It's funny because you
Sounds
guys are
like
actually kind of
drag
boring,
racing
like outside the
video game.
podcast.
Prpl.
Cool.
You
don't
are
understand you.
literally the most boring person in the world.
I mean,
So,
I never denied
like,
that.
how you guys
Literally.
do.
But you guys are kind of boring
Literally the most
too.
boring person in the world.
Listen, guys, okay?
It can't get any more boring than you. So you have no
podcast.
room to judge about whether other
mean,
people
yeah,
are
I
boring
do.
or not. No,
I set the
no,
bar.
you don't.
I would know more
No,
about
you-
being boring
You
than
set the
anyone
ball
else.
as far as being stupid. You don't get it.
fair,
to
they
fail.
She does have a frame of reference, and that's her.
She has a frame of reference, and that is nothing.
Well, I mean,
because
like,
she
exactly.
doesn't
She's
know
at the
anything.
bottom.
Off the rails.
It's because she's at the bottom. Anything she
She's at the
sees
bottom,
is
there's
immediately
nothing.
better than her. So that's her frame of reference.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So she would.
boring?
Bionicle. That's a trigger word.
But like, I mean,
Go.
Peter
Are we even
Dinklage
talking
can tell the
about Bionicle?
difference between, you know, Shaquille O'Neal and like Robert Downey Jr. As he's at the bottom, doesn't mean.
Are you comparing Prpl to Shaquille O'Neal?
No, I'm saying that like people, like short people, can tell how tall other people are. So just because Purple's at the bottom doesn't mean she can't tell
Right,
how
but
funny
if
someone
you're a
is.
short person, you don't see Shaquille O'Neal and go, "Oh wow, you're really short,"
No, that's what I'm saying.
bottom, now
I'm
she's
saying
here.
that like because she's at the bottom, she can
because she knows short. Because she's short,
because
she
she's
can
at the
just say
bottom,
other
she-
people are short.
She can see how tall everyone else is in comparison. So like, you know, we're like.
But to her, everyone would be tall.
I
So
don't-
she,
I don't
But
know.
some
the
people
comparison
are taller
doesn't.
than others.
No. The comparison still doesn't make any sense because if she was that short, everyone would be comparatively tall. So it wouldn't make sense for her to say that, "Hey, that person is short because I know short because I'm short."
Exactly.
She's still short. Everyone is tall.
You're those
I'm
two
so
statements
confused
don't
right now.
When everyone's
conflict
tall,
with each other.
is anyone tall?
She's like,
They do
tall.
conflict.
she's like, you guys are boring, and you know how I know because I'm the most boring person alive. That's
Right,
how
but
I
to
know.
her, compared to her, you aren't boring though.
Exactly, but
So she's wrong.
she's not that wrong though. She can still tell from the bottom.
She
has a
is
better
that
perspective
wrong.
'cause she's
She
always
is that
looking
wrong.
up.
Listen, you can argue this all day and all night, but it's
he
Purple
will.
Dragon. She's
I would-
always
I
wrong.
would rather we not do that and get on to something else.
Hey, no one asked you. Anyway, hey guys, this is a nice
I asked
podcast.
myself.
I'm Var.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
All right. So I can tell this podcast is going to be a roller coaster ride.
I
Give
hope
us
Var gets hit with that
No,
roller coaster.
it's gonna be boring.
Said with love.
Boring.
Hey, we already did that
Before we
joke, Johnny. You
Before
can't
we
do
get
that
too far
in this
into
podcast.
this,
Now in this podcast? All right.
is brought to you by our sponsors at vessel.com/the TTV channel and the TTV Message Boards at board.ttvchannel.com. And while you're at it, follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/the TTV channel as well. And Facebook.
Yeah, we post
same
updates
place.
and stuff on there sometimes.
We do
We'll be
sometimes.
talking about the other two things later on during the program. But you can never hurt to follow us on Twitter. It's a fun
Ooh,
Doesn't hurt.
program sounds official. I like it.
We're like, I mean, when we get like, you know, going, we're pretty funny on Twitter. There's like,
Yeah.
there's some good back and forth.
That's mainly under our personal accounts, though, which are fairly self-explanatory.
Well,
at Meso,
Yeah, I
Jonathan Drawn.
retweet everything.
How about you don't toot your own horn, you?
Don't tweet your own horn.
Don't
At
tweet your own
illustrious
horn.
Var.
Don't
What?
retweet your own
There you go.
horn.
You gotta retweet it. That's actually not the joke I was making, but I mean, it's pretty good. I like it. You did good.
So I guess
kid.
the best way to open up the show this week,
I guess you could say the joke fell short.
is gonna be, hey guys, so how's life been the last week or
I'm
so?
sick. and
Retweet it
sucks.
all. It must be retweeted.
That you're
Life
not
sucks.
answering
Anyway,
that
back to the
question.
other
Why are you
conversation that
doing
we were having before you decided to actually try to make this a structured podcast, because that is a silly thing to do, because, I mean, why would we ever want any kind of structure?
Structure is a thing of the past. Like Bionicle.
Oh my god.
it? Okay.
Oh, could
Wow.
if you look
Structure
carefully,
died.
you
Bionicle
can
know,
see the
died.
Yeah,
Dead
so-
Sea
like,
within
you
Meso's
kind of-
eyes.
Now
It's
we're in
So went through a bad
Wildlands.
breakup, everybody.
I was just thinking, yeah, it's like, you know, like, man, you know, it's pretty dark in here, you know, like my life ever since you left me. Still hate you, Sarah.
Structure died when Bionicle died. Now we're in the Wildlands, the podcast
Well-
Wild West.
I mean, if it's any consolation,
Is it high noon?
I
And
got
what
those
time is
instructions
it?
out.
Yeah, you did. For those who haven't seen yet, by the time this video goes
You mean
up on
I
YouTube-
got those instructions up?
Okay, yeah. Technically.
Thank you, Var. I appreciate the help.
By the
I'm
time
sorry,
this goes
I'm-
up on YouTube,
I don't
everyone will
appreciate it
know.
at all.
So,
I'm sorry that I'm not as fantastic as you are.
Whether
Vaughn.
you're
I'm
watching
sorry that
this
you're
on
useless.
Vessel Early Access
I'm
or
not useless.
YouTube, you can
are
find the
useless.
Journey to One
No.
Makuta. Shut up! You can find the Journey to One Makuta instructions on our YouTube channel. For those of you who have really wanted to build the Makuta set, Eljay painstakingly assembled them and then dropped the ball and didn't edit the video.
Okay,
For
so
2
I-
months.
On the board.
No, no, no,
It
no,
is
no,
pretty
no.
funny.
Don't you dare.
We probably spent like
You
And even
cannot
at the
sit
very
there.
end, he still couldn't
No,
even get his
no,
own video up
No,
after
you
editing it.
can't sit there and
That
go,
was an attempt.
LJ, come on, get the video out. Oh, gee, LJ got the video out after I edited the video and just wasn't able to render it.
yeah,
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, like,
after
it is
like
currently
2 months,
what?
basically. It's
Yeah,
it's September 25th. Like I find it funny that like it
Wait,
came
date
out,
the
the
video.
instructions came out, like the BS1 stuff came out. We literally went that night. We got all the sets. We did everything. We went all to all the stores. We built it. We came to Brick Fair that next morning. We had it. And we're like, man, and we did such initiative to get that, like, and like we have to get this done right now. And then like the video comes out like 2 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about those picture instructions that VAR didn't finish at Brick Fair?
I'm
Well-
sorry I was doing your job
Yeah,
for
like,
you.
I guess-
I'm not the one who promised to do instructions. That
I
was
mean,
all
listen,
you.
I mean,
You know what?
I'm sure.
I got to figure out why Lego hasn't made official instructions, because making instructions sucks.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, like, I'm sure
Guess
Bar was-
maybe you should have thought about that before you promised everybody that you were
And
going to do
I
it.
kept my promise. They're out.
You did.
2 months later.
Oh,
And
boo,
only
boo.
because I uploaded it for you.
In another 2 months, nobody's even going to remember it was delayed.
Eljay deserves some fashion
I mean,
of gratitude.
no one-
Enjoy one slow clap.
Anyway,
But yeah,
the instructions
LJ
are
did
out.
get them out.
These guys are ungrateful peons. Enjoy.
Ungrateful peons.
Ungrateful peons?
Do you remember how?
Ungrateful
Var,
peons?
do I like? Am I mistaken, or did LJ himself drive to all those stores so we could get his own Makuta thing made?
Yeah.
Does he drive?
Did he?
Before
Did
I
he
didn't
render his
drive.
own video and upload that too? Was that?
I was going to. I wanted to. I had no control over that. It's not like I
did
edited the
you?
video. I painstakingly filmed, edited, and voiced the entire thing.
2
And
months
then was
later.
like, man, I'm done. Var, you do it. I had no
Well, I
control
mean,
over
like
that.
it kind
That's
of was
basically
what happened.
I had no control.
I mean,
No.
you do have control over the
I
editing
literally-
program you choose to.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
you could have
learned
edited it
Premiere.
in After Effects, or yeah, in Premiere like you're supposed to.
If
I
only
mean,
I could
okay,
use that
listen.
excuse for
I
my
didn't
entire
realize
life. Oh,
that
sorry,
this.
I lost
I didn't
control.
realize that programs have a shelf life.
You didn't realize that Vegas, the one program that caused us grief in every single thing we ever tried to do, and the whole sole reason we actually moved to Premiere Pro would probably crash on you when you
So-
tried to render it, just like it does with every other video ever, especially
is
the
why I
last
use
video you
movie
tried to
editing
make on
hacker.
Vegas.
Me?
Literally the last video you tried to make on Vegas before this one. Really, you didn't think that this could happen? That is
Sony
incredible.
No. Don't misconstrue facts.
Sony Vegas
not
is
what
like
happened
the
at all.
smash mouth of programs. It ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh my god.
What happened is that last time the program would freeze every time I tried to do a pan effect. I was like, okay, that's unusual. That's never happened. I can't do top 10s now. So I gave up on trying to do top 10s. I never tried to render. I did not think that rendering it would be an issue.
Well,
because
all right.
I've never had this problem before.
But
and I've-
it doesn't matter what the specific issue was. what we determined here is that you had an issue with the program that caused you to not be able to make the video
What issue?
the last time. You just said it! You couldn't pan!
yes, pan. Something I didn't do in my instructions.
It doesn't matter! You had an
matters!
issue with the program! And now you're acting like you didn't realize there could be
wait,
issues with
so-
the program!
wait, so-
1 year from now, we're gonna be sitting on Premiere going, "Oh, this program's horrible. We gotta get another
Actually, we
one."
probably won't because
apparently-
Premiere's an industry standard.
Apparently, programs have a
Premiere
shelf
is an
life.
industry standard.
Premiere is an industry standard that's consistently updated.
Yeah,
It's
LJ,
like
the
so-
shelf life for Vegas was like 2 years ago
Yeah.
when we actually decided to move to Premiere.
Sony
I'll
Vegas
be
got
completely
panned
honest.
for
No,
not
that is-
panning.
I will be
Way
completely
overstated.
honest. I legitimately did not know you didn't use Premiere until like a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago.
because everything was working.
Because he's the only one that
Because
does.
That's because
I
it was
thought
working
like
fine.
last year I went to Premiere and I thought I was
sorry,
like because I
did
don't
you
really
not
edit
like
everything.
those top 10s that were edited in Vegas?
I mean,
you
they could be better.
I'm not gonna say they're the best.
I don't like the top 10s that weren't edited on Vegas. The ones that haven't been released in the last 4 weeks.
You
Let's
sat
give Eljay a
there.
break, guys. We know he was
Sat
working
there,
hard on the
Meso,
top 10s.
Perfectly capable. Okay, Meso, what did you edit those?
Okay, no.
you
Don't
No.
push
Here's the
this
thing.
on
No,
You
Meso.
want to get on me for this.
Don't
You wanna
push
get me
this
for
on Meso. Meso's the
Oh,
one
no, I'm
reason
gonna
we have
push
videos
Meso.
coming out. All right.
Meso, what are you
Let's
editing
not.
the
No.
videos?
So
I'm
like
defending him
her-
right here. This isn't a deal. This isn't a deal. Meso is the consistently
If I'm
the reason
going
we have
down-
videos going
if
out
I
right
am
now is
going
because of
down,
Meso.
He's going down with
The
me.
reason we have this podcast going up is going to be because of Meso. The reason why we have the brick feed going up, the reason why we have the top 10s that's currently being edited right now is because of
I'm
Meso.
sorry that my currently 2 million
I'm
views
sorry, I'm
and
still
growing
stuck
are
in the
not
past.
satisfying enough for you. Listen, bottom line is the program
Why
was
didn't you
working.
edit?
I didn't realize programs decayed because nothing changed in between the time I did those top 10s, I did my recent reviews, and I did any recap reviews. Because the program was working fine. It was working adequately. Nothing was wrong. It was giving me 0 errors. So when
Except
you
for the
guys were
one
talking
error.
about
that
having a
last
bunch
time.
of issues. I'm
Errors.
sitting here going, what issues? This is working fine. And then all of a sudden, it was in the course of about 2 weeks. It just, we're done.
Indeed.
With Vegas.
Okay.
If only we had the hindsight to know that Vegas was not a reliable program.
Vegas
it's-
was
it's
panned for
over
not
now.
being able to pan.
I'm moving to Premiere so that way you guys can leech off my grandiose successes. So we're all happy now.
Man.
Well,
would
good luck
use
with
Premiere,
that,
but,
because
like,
you need to
my
learn how to
computer
use
sucks.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I think I could commit
Good, good.
suicide by jumping from your ego to the ground.
My IQ, I've heard this joke before. Come on.
No, not your IQ, just to the ground. The ground would be a closer hit than your IQ.
I'd say
Wow.
standing on a
Jeez.
stone would be higher than your IQ.
Oh man.
Ouch.
Well, what type of stone?
And I'm
Because stones
talking
could
about the
actually
little
be kind of
pebbles
big.
you found on the floor that sometimes
Someone
you
thinks
step
I
on.
think I'm thinking someone thinks he's a little too big for his britches.
I'm thinking let's.
I think
mean,
he's thinking his britches look like the
I
Hulk
guess
after
it's
the
the
Hulk has
fault of-
I'm
transformed.
just thinking, who says britches anymore?
Yeah,
It's an old
say
saying.
boots.
Out to be fair, no one actually said
that's
that. It just
my
said the
line,
saying.
you little pill. And I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Tommy, I guess-
All old
So,
sayings
okay,
in your
is
line.
pill really an
I forgot about
insult?
it.
I was just
I
thinking
guess
that
Tommy,
too.
that our top, our favorite TTV host poll is just giving me a little bit of an ego. Let me see your place on it.
gosh.
Oh
I,
yeah, dead last.
Oh wow.
Well,
So
at least you guys are on the poll. I'm not even
LJ's
there.
britches are so wide and circumferenced to the size of the equator.
Oh, what did you just say?
That was
I'm
not
not
like
gonna have to
normal
censor
words.
another thing.
I basically said his britches are like as wide as the equator.
No, he's too big for his own britches, so that obviously he would be as wide as the equator, and his britches are normal-sized britches. And this analogy that we're painting, in which a person is literally too big for his own britches.
Literally too big.
Literally too
Like-
big.
Literally too big for the
Literally.
britches.
No, let's repeat this.
But how
let's repeat this
big
a
do the
couple
britches
times, guys? I don't think it's funny enough. Let's say this
How
again.
big do the britches have to be for you to be too big for them, though?
Literally too big.
But wait, so the
What?
britches would be too big, or would he be too big?
No, he's too
What
big.
is this?
Well,
So,
you
yeah.
just said that the britches were too big, though.
Yeah, no, I misspoke.
Okay.
He's literally
Yeah,
too
that's
big.
that's what I got.
No, I'm sorry.
Hang on, guys.
I'm glad that you could admit your
Hold
mistakes,
the
Kai.
presses.
I
Hold
wish
the
that
presses.
others
Kai
could do that.
misspoke.
What a twist!
Can you believe it?
Well,
Kai is like
either
the
way, you
linguistic
can put it
master
as-
of this group.
You can put it as
You
an
know-
expectation, which is how I use the line. Is like, oh, your shoes are too big for your feet, like they're too big to fill. The expectation you have is way too big for you to even
Yeah, but-
accomplish it.
Right.
That's how I
Except, like,
answer it.
LJ's boots are kind of like, get your videos that you used to have done on time, kind of big, and then LJ is like,
now
Still
you
not
want to
being
talk
relevant.
about getting videos done on time. Hey,
Actually, we kinda
recaps,
do.
How you doing?
Actually,
over
no.
there?
I've got a way better response to that, LJ.
Okay.
Well, you want to talk about getting videos done on time? Let's see. Let's look at that behind the brick video that should have been done. Where was that?
I've actually been sitting on that for ages. Like, I presented
Yes,
it.
you have.
I'd be like, I edited
Yeah, you
it and I
need to get
presented
off
to you guys,
it.
and you guys were like, okay, well, Yeah, and then I only released it because we had no videos.
The only thing I told you was to add an outro, and then you just sat on it for months, and then you uploaded it. You didn't even add the outro to it.
One of the commenters going, yeah, that ended abruptly.
Not even one of the comments, like the majority of the comments are saying it ended abruptly. I mean, people liked it, but I mean, it did an outro.
People did like it.
In Kahi's defense, his video is never supposed to come out at any set time.
Yeah, it was
Never had a
great.
schedule.
It was
I mean,
literally
nor were the Makuta instructions.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, maybe if I went around,
I don't know about
maybe if I
that.
went around saying, "No, guys, I have this series called Behind the Brick is going to be out really soon."
Like, the difference was that the audience didn't know that was a video that was going to happen.
In 2 months, nobody's gonna even remember this.
No, because
Well, yeah, you're right.
you know,
I'll remember.
Because you know what's
I'll
gonna come
always
out
remember.
in that time? The recap reviews every Tuesday.
I'm not even gonna watch this. I'm just gonna watch the skit and that's it.
Bionicle's
fine.
canceled. What do I want to watch to ease my pain? 2009. Yeah.
Alright, well, okay, fine. That's it. Everyone, the recaps are canceled. Thank you to Meso.
Just saying.
Please
People
direct
will
all
watch
of your
them, but
hateful
it's not
comments and a
exactly-
sharp drop in favorability on the poll. toward-
You're right. No, Eljay, I do have to give you some credit here. I feel like we're not giving enough credit to all the people that really helped keep this channel going. So I just want to make sure that I give thanks to you, Meso, for continuously keeping us on track and getting videos out in
Thanks,
time.
Var.
What about me, Var?
What do you do?
I'm here for
Don't do
moral
anything.
support.
Anyway, so back to insulting the real players of TTV.
the Real Housewives.
Yeah, you're not even good enough to bash.
I literally could not think of a thing to bash about you. That's not that's partially a compliment. Also, it's like a thing that you what
Only thing I think of would be gullibility.
What? Yeah, I was like,
mean-
what have you? What is your what's like your thing here? What's your series on this channel I could mock? Oh, I know.
I mean,
What is your series, Prpl?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
We should come up with a series then.
Yeah,
I've been
fans.
trying
Last
to,
week
but-
you decided what Viper's gonna do. It's time to decide what Prpl's gonna do. Let's create our content for us.
Did we decide what Viper was gonna do?
No, we just offered people to put down in the comments what they think she should do.
There was like this
Sorry.
pun off one where it was like we all try to make the best jokes out of a topic, but I'm not sure if that would work or not because some people
Yeah, I
are
don't
better
know
at that than others.
Wait, it's
So it'd just
a
be
what?
the same
A
person
pun
winning
off?
over and over again. Be like Eljay or someone
off.
making terrible puns.
Why would anyone watch a pun off?
I would.
I don't know.
How
I
would-
might if I was actually.
Do you want
I was
you would
good
make
at
a
it.
series?
Do you want to have a pun off
of a
right
pun
now?
off?
We can pitch this. We can pitch the series right now,
the
live.
yeah, we
thing
can
is-
finish this series. I think that's a perfect
We'll
idea.
perfectly
series,
pitch the
guys.
series, pinpoint it.
Please
Oh my
stop.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Please enough.
Previously on the pun off.
Oh my god. Previously on
I'm
poor
sorry,
audio
Kahi,
quality.
but your audio quality is poor.
Boy.
You can almost pinpoint the time when TTV started to go downhill. It's this episode.
Oh god,
214.
it's not that bad.
I mean,
We've had better.
not
we've had
now
worse.
that you're here.
Actually, it got
Wow.
worse that you're here. You ruined our flow. Our flow.
Yeah,
That was
Prpl.
lame.
Flow. Purple.
Purple dragon.
I'm gonna have
our
to wipe
listeners-
my.
All right, I'm done with his
mouth
joke.
after
This is already.
Our listeners hate us.
I'm ready.
I'm done with you.
Oh
Aw.
snap.
Snap, crackle, pop.
No,
rice.
like, see, that would work if like. I would watch it if it was like Game Grumps because I know I can rely on them for comedic, like just anything comedic.
Yeah, not
Anything,
us.
they'll make fun of it. Not so much here.
Incompetence.
There
No,
are
no,
good
we're
people
not
here,
funny.
but not me.
Well, we don't need to be Game Grumps. We could be pun punks.
or
Yay.
we can be
That-
cringy.
Or we can be anything but that.
We
That
end up
wasn't
on
a pity
cringe
laugh, that was a
compilation
pity
somewhere.
cringe. That was like,
that would be life goals.
just
Ending up
that
on a
bad
cringe
for you.
compilation.
Yeah, fans make a cringe compilation. Or whatever.
Oh, that actually sounds like a really funny idea. Someone out there go through all of our podcasts, because I know that you don't have any time at all that you would devote to your own life and your own personal endeavors, and instead enslave yourself for our own. Anyway, ignore that part.
Yourself for our entertainment.
Yeah, go through our podcast, find the cringiest moments, like the worst parts.
And make sure you have ad block turned off so we can still get all that revenue.
I can guarantee you that 99.9% of that compilation will be Eljay.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
The banana peel conversation would absolutely.
the banana peel is like
You
high up there.
can't peel
There's banana
a
peel.
car.
That's probably the one where it's like.
peel a car.
Not with that attitude.
No, for real though, when I listened to that, I was embarrassed to think that we actually put that on the podcast. I mean, I'm impressed that people actually found that funny. I mean,
Dude, I thought that was hysterical. That's like one of my
pretty
favorites.
hilarious.
They found it funny enough to rate it highly on our top 10 moments list.
yeah, I know. I remember.
we're
Can't
doing
peel
another
a
one of those,
car.
by the way.
What?
I
It
was
was just
very
like so
confused.
stupid that it was funny.
You're so stupid and you're not funny. You can't
Well, that
peel
was-
a car, okay? It's
Kinda
metal.
Not with
uncalled
that
for, don't you think?
attitude. Have you ever tried?
Yes, and you can't.
You've actually tried to peel a car. Oh my
What?
god.
I feel
100%.
actually.
You
I
can't
feel
peel
like
yourself
you
with
that,
actually
Eljay.
could
Yeah, no.
peel a car.
Like if you just put a piece of metal next to the car and it drove past it, the part of the metal would
Yeah,
scrape off, right?
literally like side swiping.
Yeah.
peeling a car
it
basically.
would scrape off. It wouldn't peel off. You don't
No,
scrape a banana.
You could totally peel the frame of a car off.
Right.
I'm gonna make a video of scraping a banana just for the.
I mean, you couldn't just do it with your bare hands.
This is how
sure.
you really. It's one of those videos from BuzzFeed. It's like how you actually open the food instead of.
Are you frequent BuzzFeed a lot? Paper?
No, not really.
Oh.
No.
Social
However,
status
my
is going
friends-
down.
My friends
What?
want to post it.
Your friends.
What
I'm not here
friends?
for me, I'm just here for a friend.
Okay. Viper.
Oh, those drugs, they're not mine,
Viper.
sir.
All right. I'm
Someone
gonna
else's.
confess something to you that happened at Break Fair.
Oh, he's got a
So
confession.
here's the thing. You were sitting there in the couch, and you're like, you know what? So you know what annoys me? And we're like, what? And it's like, it annoys me when people just keep sharing like crap on Facebook. It's like all they do is share crap. That's all I see. And it's
Isn't
like,
that
and you,
what you're supposed to do?
well, I
on
mean,
Facebook?
no, you're supposed
Hang
to
on,
make.
let him
you're-
finish.
Yeah, you're supposed
Wait,
to.
wait,
like,
okay,
thing.
wait. Was Viper saying
Viper
this?
was saying this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always complain about Facebook though.
All right, yeah, okay. So what was she saying?
So she was saying that, like, she was complaining about how he's like, all people do on Facebook is just like share like stupid videos and like crap and like, you know.
I
all that.
remember
Remember
this.
this?
Yeah,
And
I
then-
remember
Oh,
this.
So-
I'm scared now.
So like,
What did I
I'm like,
say?
I remember, and like Meso and like Eljay and me are sitting on the couch and Var's like coming on Ven's around, and we're like, yeah. And I have my iPad, and I'm like, you know, I'm just browsing like normal, and I switch to Facebook and I type your name in, and I scroll down your Facebook feed and show it like showing it the evidence discreetly.
He's secretly showing us your profile as you're listing out all the things you hate about Facebook, and everything you're listing is on your profile.
Wait, so what was listed there?
It was just stupid like videos and like cool
Stupid
like
I don't think
memes
I
and like
said stupid videos. I said those stupid relationship things that are like stupid.
we were. I mean,
Stupid relationship
we
things
were.
that are,
Call
like,
you were saying
stupid.
generic
They are the most
stuff,
cringy
which could be
things
anything.
I've ever
Like,
seen, and I will
mean,
never
to be
share
fair,
any.
I don't remember the exact details of what you were complaining about. I just remember you complaining about like certain things, and then Kai showing us your profile and seeing the things that you were complaining about on it.
I know what we were losing
And we were
it.
all secretly laughing
like,
what
losing
you were
it.
listing off, what you were talking about.
Your Facebook's fine.
No,
It was just ironic.
I do post crap, but I actually like the crap that I post.
Yeah,
so.
I like maybe about, you know,
So
50%
I mean, some
of your
people may
crap.
look at my posts and say they're
Maybe
crap.
75%.
I may look at other people's posts and think they're crap. Some people
Yeah,
think everything on Facebook is crap. It
I would
depends.
I don't
imagine
think
some
your
people
stuff
really
is
like
crap,
the
by the way.
I don't think-
relationship pictures.
I just think it was funny.
Yeah, it was
that you were
ironic.
saying it was crap.
Admitting that
Like
I do
most-
post crap simply because there is nothing else better to do on Facebook than post crap. Unless you want
unless
to
you get
complain
into
about your
deep
life, which you know,
philosophical
I
debates.
saved that for Twitter.
No, see, here's the thing. I always do a lot of like witty stuff that's too long for Twitter. I'll put on Facebook, and also like photos and stuff. You know, or like, you know, heartfelt
just
essays
don't
about
use Facebook.
how I
Facebook
need
just
to grow
makes me
up.
salty because it makes me realize I have no social life.
I did one thing where it's like I left my home and I was like, oh, that's pretty sad.
Oh, gee.
I don't know. I feel like you might.
No, I actually- I think-
No, I
You're
feel
on
like
the
I feel
upper
like
tier.
you.
You're in the upper
Yeah,
tier
I feel like
social
you're
life.
probably the second biggest social. Actually, probably the number one's most social person right now out of everybody.
Who?
Rip Kai.
Oh, Kai.
Phweffie, yeah.
No, I
Me?
do. I'm still out. I'm out and about. I got a lot of stuff.
I
Yeah, but you
work
live in a
Like
new
what?
area. You're restarting your social dynamic.
Well, I will admit I don't post stuff on Facebook anymore too because like all the people I know in college are like on Instagram and Snapchat, and I don't like. Well, basically, you know, I don't share as much stuff as I used to about like me hanging out, but I do it like basically every day. I'm like hanging out with people.
My
So I
my
get on so
activity
late.
on social media like goes up and down. It's like sometimes I won't post anything, and then other times I'll post everything.
Well, I mean, it is too. Like I'm living on campus, and most of my friends live on campus, so it's just easier for us to go and do something. Now, like beforehand, like you know, when I lived with my parents or when I lived by myself in an apartment, I wasn't like in the same area as all my friends were. You know, like a 2-minute walk from each other. You know what I'm saying? So it is admittedly easier now to the point where it's like, you know, kind of a little unfair in terms of getting a social life. But there you go. That's my life.
Cake is cut. Cool.
The thing
How's
is
life
that
treating
when I
you,
have a
Kai?
good friends
College
group,
is kind of you know kind of difficult. But it's going all right. I like the campus. It's been pretty cool. What's something? Oh, I did get something that I'm so excited about. I got the Eljay Temple. And of those of you who saw the Brickfeed podcast, saw me talking
Save
about
it for Brickfeed.
Yeah, I'll save it for Brickfeed, but like spoilers,
If you
I
want
like
to hear
it.
it, go watch Prpl.
I like it.
Let's use this to entice people. Now's your chance.
Yeah,
Alright?
right now we can go to
Don't go do it.
vessel.com
In fact, just
/the
unsubscribe
TTV
right
channel.
No.
You can go to
Yeah,
vessel.com
vessel.com.
/the TTV channel and get the Brickfeed podcast out right now. In fact, if you're listening to this on YouTube, you can watch the latest Brickfeed episode for free, like right now. And you don't need to sign up. You don't need to pay. If you want to watch the other content we have, including the next episode of TTV Podcast, it's on Vessel Early Access. We put all our videos on Vessel a week early. It's $2.99 a month. It's $19.99 for a whole year.
1990 mine.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Sunday's not when we usually do this. But yeah, so you totally go and check this out. And we'd really appreciate it if you sign up. We don't need to do it, though. We try to offer all our content best way we know how. So
Why you gotta hijack my plugs, man?
you said I thought you were telling me.
week in a row.
I thought you were telling me to like plug it. That's why you're saying
No.
Telling him to plug
It's
it.
not telling
to plug.
you.
To plug
Boo.
it.
What?
Alright,
the
well.
same friggin' joke.
Man, this is like the most like this is like a really bad episode in the sense that it's incredibly unprofessional. It's unstructured. All we're doing is making popping noises into the microphone. It's like literally everything you don't want to do. We're doing in this
We're
one.
allowed
I
to
stopped.
have it
This
unprofessional.
episode is
Intentionally,
poor.
I was like, all right, I'm coming back. I am getting a new pop filter for mine because I feel like
I
mean,
tried to
pop
burp
filter is
into the
not
microphone, but it was a quiet one.
The pop filter is only a half measure.
Wait,
It's
you
half
did
the
what,
pop filter and
Flash?
half your actual
I
voice.
did nothing.
Because
Okay.
I mean, VAR uses a pop filter, although I'll still hear him pop occasionally.
Well, I don't actually use a pop filter. I use a.
Do you guys like Pop Rocks? I haven't had those in years.
Oh, I
never had
remember when
them
they
once.
came back and everyone was like so excited, and then
Did you see
died
that one
out
thing?
in literally like 2 days.
I guess I'll never finish. It's
Yeah.
okay. It doesn't matter.
that one thing with the.
I don't use a pop filter. That's where that statement ends.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
That's where I thought it would end too. That they show kids popular stuff in the 80s, and like one of the kids like chokes on Pop Rocks.
Rip.
Oh, that's awesome. Did he die?
No, she didn't. She's in Stranger Things, so I hope she doesn't die because I want Stranger Things season 2.
Lame.
My
Nor
goodness.
why.
So anyway, I've never had Pop Rocks.
Nor have I.
We should
Is that
get
really
some.
much of a
Even
surprise?
I've had
Oh, wow.
Pop Rocks.
We need to bring some to Brick Fair and put them in LJ's like food.
Put him in his hand. Put the Pop Rocks,
Pop Rocks
in his hand. I wonder
Oh my
like
gosh.
how many people know all the stuff we reference off
I've seen
screen.
some comments.
See some people? Okay,
I
good.
remember
Wait.
the early days of my Tommy Wiseau ways, and people used to pick up on that.
The early days of my Tommy Wiseau ways. An autobiography
Good rhyme.
by Phweffie.
What?
Best autobiography title ever.
I would read that book.
Alright, well, aside from our unprofessionality and random jokes, anything you want to talk about on today's podcast?
Have you guys seen
Overwatch.
spectacles?
I mean, the
What?
glasses.
Skeptical
I don't wear any.
spectacles.
No, like the literal like spectacles from Snapchat.
Wait,
Have you not heard about this?
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
saw
so
this.
like I'm gonna link you an
the
article.
Google Glass stuff. It's not Google Glass.
It's like Google Glass, but instead of like actually being an AR augmented reality thing, it just takes Snapchats.
Sounds really stupid.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, like it looks pretty like stupid too. Honestly, like it looks like you have like two eyes going in the opposite direction
oh my gosh, it
with the
does.
little
Makes you
camera,
look
right? It looks
derpy now.
like you're crossing your eyes, but like outward.
It looks derpy.
Yeah. So wall-eyed?
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. They got like supermodels to wear it and stuff, and I don't know. I'm not feeling the design of those glasses. But
It
like
looks
basically
so good. What
the
is
idea that
little,
like
indent type. I don't know how to describe it. Just that bit below the arch, it like goes inwards and it looks like a mushroom. You
What?
see it? Like the bit in the middle with the bridge, and then
Mm-hmm.
underneath there's like those indents, and it goes
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
in.
yeah, no,
And
totally.
it looks like a mushroom. Like
Well,
the
okay.
cut
I mean,
out.
the idea
They're
is that
ugly, but they look better than Google Glass, so I can give it that.
Fair enough.
I didn't mind Google Glass. Like I actually wore it and stuff, and it was like a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's not like Google Glass, like the Oculus Rift, you know, where you're going with this giant headset on your face.
Oculus?
It's like just a little thing on your side. It didn't look the best, but like a lot of people are like, it looks horrifically ugly, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't think
that
it's that
second
bad.
picture with the chick wearing the spectacles. What do you think the direction was for her to take that photo?
I don't know. It's like, okay, so
Like what is she doing?
I'm assuming she's at the beach, right? And she's like wearing some bikini thing and whatever, and it's like they're like, okay, just like hold the
Lick
glasses.
your lips seductively.
No, it's like hold your glasses like you're trying to like look at something, but you're not, and also have your tongue out like you're trying to lick the thing you're looking at. And he's like, no, maybe a little to the side. Like the thing you're looking at is
You're
like,
like,
try your-
hey,
like if someone's like, I
maybe
bet
they-
you can't lick that mole on your cheek, and you're like, all right,
or like someone just told her, hey, you got some toothpaste on the side of your mouth there right before they took the photo. Just like that is a very bizarre face to make.
I don't know. So here's the thing. Here is one cool thing about the spectacles, though. They are circular lens,
skeptical?
so they record both in portrait and landscape.
Don't spoil our jokes.
You already spoiled it.
I know.
God,
I'm
he's
sorry.
I'm
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone is like literally. Last week, 2 weeks ago, you got onto us for spoiling one of your jokes, and now you're like spoiling one of mine.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, but this one isn't that funny though.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty funny. At least
I think it's really
the
funny, but it's not
context
as
behind
funny.
it.
Eljay, what's going on?
Wait, Meso. Do you like whispering? What's up?
I do like whispers.
I love whispering.
I hate it.
All right. Listen.
Guys,
Whisper clubs until they won't do it like a chump. He's a poser and stuck in his own comedy.
Are you rapping?
So
There's a setup.
I don't know. That sounded like a rap right there.
On
Hey,
LG
there is a
already,
setup. You
and
need to
Meso's
set it
spaghetti,
up
he's
first.
moving.
I gave us a topic,
So,
and
like-
we went from 0 to nothing, and so fast.
So like all I've got from that is that one, we didn't have a rapping channel where it's just Meso and LJ doing whatever, and also we should start a TTV ASMR channel
No. Please,
do it.
that's
Yeah.
so weird.
and just give our fans some tingles, you know.
Am I the only one who
Oh,
actually,
gosh,
like,
don't do it.
Hi, this is ASMR. I'm gonna make annoying sounds all around the mic.
We'll call it ASMVar.
TTV episode 214 ASMVar.
Hello,
Dude,
everybody,
I find ASMR
and welcome
relaxing.
Here's what you should do.
ASMVar,
Like, you should like whisper.
This is the
and then,
TTV
like
podcast
scream
where-
after a second.
where we just do some
No,
very
don't do that.
calm,
That's the equivalent of
pleasant-
an ad coming on where you're watching ASMR.
pleasant
It's horrible.
pleasant noises. I'm going to make some skisses, and then we'll continue on with the episode.
Please, someone stop.
I thought you were going to scream into the mic. That's less funny now.
What?
I like it when people read bedtime stories and like books. I like that. It reminds me of when I was a kid.
The last bedtime story I remember watching was Leo the Lion, and
Yeah.
The last
That
bedtime
was an
anime
interesting
I
one.
watched was Mob Psycho 100, which
Well,
is a
okay.
really cool anime.
We've moved off topic.
yeah.
What are we talking about with the spectacles? What
The thing is that,
did you want?
it was like basically it records in portrait and landscape, so you don't have to do the.
Why
annoying
would you
thing.
ever need that though?
Well, because like some people, I think they should have it on phones. Because some people, it's natural for them to hold it like upright, but they should be recording
Like
in
me.
landscape. You know, like,
Yeah.
and we run through that all the time with like, you know, recording stuff for vlogs because it does look weird when you're holding it sideways, you know. But it's stupid
Right.
to watch a video sideways. So they should just come with that lens, like a giant circle lens, not a giant circle lens, but with a lens that can record in both portrait and landscape, and you just choose which orientation you want.
I guess, but like, I mean, why would you need that in your glasses though? Why would you ever need that to record in vertical?
Well, because it's posting it to Snapchat. That's the point of it. So some people like to view Snapchats
Okay, yeah, fair
vertically
enough.
on their phone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, forgot that it's. Can we stop posting memes in the chat, please? We're trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, this isn't
I'm doing
Brexit
that.
material, guys.
Whoa.
There's no wakey in this dump.
Yeah, we can't put that one in the video. Anyway, yeah, that's. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maybe people should just stop being idiots and recording on vertical, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Meso.
yeah, it's an idiotic thing. Have you ever seen like a stupid video on YouTube that's filmed in vertical and they have to like blur?
I've seen a ton of stupid videos recorded
have.
vertical on
Saw
Dropbox.
a bionicle review. What?
Wait, there is a bionic. some good shade
No,
there.
man.
You were throwing.
Wow.
Hey, listen,
Meso,
I already
you should
referenced it in a skit.
you should try out for baseball with that arm. How well you're throwing that shade.
I forgot. Yeah, I was going to make
Wow.
Dang, I was going to make a reference to that, but I just forgot to do that. Darn it.
Nice.
No hard feelings. It happens to the best of us, like Meso, for instance, who can't
Oh,
seem
yeah,
to
I
realize he
recorded a
needs to
bunch of
record.
vlogs.
Every
Why?
Okay, I have a major
Why?
bone to pick with you, Meso.
It's like, well, like you said, I would do it out of habit because it feels natural, and then I'd realize like a second into it, oh wait.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though.
Switch it.
Here's honestly
No,
the
no,
thing.
no.
What habit? Are you taking videos of your own stupid life that you normally record in
It doesn't
vertical?
even just go
Of
there.
like you dealing
Meso-
drugs to kids, basically?
Yeah,
Are
you
you
only
taking
just got a phone, too.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate you recording anything on a phone because I watch them. If you would drift, the camera would
Yeah.
drift down, and it would drift away from any subject.
Yeah.
You wouldn't hold it up. So along with it being vertical, and then you putting it to horizontal, but it's still being vertical, you would drift, and it'd be shaky the entire time.
Here's the
gosh.
thing, yeah. Meso's not good at doing these vlogs because I'm assuming this is what he does. He holds up the camera and he like instead of what you should be doing and watching what you're filming through the camera and commenting on that, he looks with his actual eyes like, oh, that's cool, and just forgets about the camera. And the camera starts like drifting downwards. Like at the end of
I did pretty
at
good
the
with
Kool-Aid
the air
at the
hockey.
Kool-Aid
That's about
vlog,
it.
I was like, hey,
Spoiler alert.
LJ, hold this. I don't like just, you hold this.
What we're getting at is Meso sucks.
Me,
The
I
end.
can
Speaking of
I hold it
volunteer, in
stable.
my job description,
LJ holds
I
it
was a
stable.
volunteer.
Var holds it stable. Ven's pretty. I don't know. Ven didn't really do a lot of vlogs, but like I think he.
I
he's
can hold
decent.
the
the same
camera.
thing I did when he did
I mean,
do them. So.
Yeah, you're saying I held it stable, but I did 2 vlogs, and both of which I was not holding. That it was.
I was
mounted
trying
on
to
my
be
car.
nice, and just in case like other people thought you're. Yeah, I know you're pretty bad.
What do you mean? Why? Okay, no. I can't be good or bad. I took 2 vlogs and they were mounted. You can't be like,
mean-
oh, I was just trying to be nice. You were actually really bad at filming.
Well, you're bad because you didn't do it. That's why.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't really need
Well,
to
yeah,
because
my
you were
job
always there with your
description
stupid
that I was a
selfie stick.
volunteer.
I took a
stick.
lot. I took a lot of videos.
Kyle, he was
That's
very
true.
adamant about buying a selfie
was
stick.
very
He
adamant.
walked through Holt's food
I was
and
very
he was
adamant.
freaking.
Stick?
I totally
If
did.
It
I-
looked so ridiculous walking into Whole Foods.
I
Yeah.
completely
He
did.
marry the selfie stick. He would have in a heartbeat, and then just merged with it.
Didn't
Like-
you
The
just
thing
like
with
forget
the
it?
He would
though
have
is that
merged
he
with the
randomly
stick.
Record. Like it's like he would.
Let's not
he would
censor
Do you
it.
want to
Third
keep
thing.
it that?
Based on
Do
a
you
point.
want to keep that?
He'd be like, "Oh, we're looking for an airbed. Let's start recording."
I'm sorry, I just realized you were talking. What was that?
She's just complaining how I
I s-
captured everything.
I said that Kai randomly captured stuff. It's like he would base it on a flip of a coin. Oh, look, we're looking for airbeds. Oh, look, it's time to record.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I remember this one time we were trying to get an airbed.
Over Val's shoulder, and Val was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
Did you guys, not even use the airbed?
We were I mean, we used it for like 2 nights, but we were in the airbed, but we had a time limit. Like, I forget what we needed to do.
We needed
to get out. We were in the Walmart getting an airbed, but we had a time limit. We needed to go somewhere. I don't remember where, but like we had this extreme time limit, and Kai literally just got finished saying, "All right, okay, we need to go right now." I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's get the bed and let's go." And he pulls out the freaking selfie stick immediately after saying this and starts filming the stupid video.
Did I start walking in the direction of the airbeds? I thought I did.
No, I was.
I was too. That's why I was catching. Like, that's why I had the selfie stick, because we were walking together.
Yeah, it was just like,
okay,
we need concentration to finish what we're doing so that we can go.
You guys are finding the airbed. I'm walking with you. I'm not like I'm staying behind and doing whatever. I'm walking with you. I'm just like, you know what? We'll just film all the footage that we can, and then we'll cut out all the bad parts later. It's better to have film more than we need than to like come back from break fair and be like, oh, we didn't film anything.
Well, I mean, it's not like you guys have posted anything yet.
Yeah.
Untrue.
What do you mean?
What we posted?
I
edited. I personally edited.
We posted a couple things, but like,
yeah,
we
posted
all
2
vlogs,
things.
3 vlogs.
3.
Haul video, Modalt masks, and the Kool-Aid video.
Modalt masks is
the Modalt
technically not
masks
really a
was-
vlog.
That isn't really a
but it is stuff
it's not
I
really a
filmed
vlog.
at Brick Fair, so that does count in the case of what we're talking about.
I mean, 3 out of the hours worth of stuff we filmed, though.
Well, I mean, like,
We have
like, listen, yeah.
that we can't reveal.
Listen.
They're dumb reasons.
I know they're dumb reasons, but they will
They
come
are,
out.
Eljay. They're very dumb.
Shut up, Meso.
Maybe
Shut
if
up.
we were just willing to, like, actually look into how to edit it, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Nah. It ruins the aspect.
Yes.
Only for some of them. Like, seriously, not for all of them.
That is true. We should probably sit down and do a review.
There's
of
like
all
maybe
the ones
1
we
or
can.
2 where it's actually necessary to not edit
I would say there's more than just 1 or 2, but there are certain ones where we could release them and edit them.
There are definitely ones where we could release them.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're right. That is, like, part of that's on us. But, again, we have footage to choose from. So, you're welcome, world.
Well, you're welcome, world, for the videos that you won't be getting for a year.
I'm hoping. Here's what I'm hoping.
Basically.
Like, archaeologists in the far future will go and scan our hard drives and be like, okay, let's see how they live their lives. And they see me
you not-
running around with a selfie stick, and then like they teach that in textbooks. It's like back in the year 2015, humans
I'm not
walked
sure
around with recording
archaeologists
sticks.
I'm not sure archaeologists are usually scanning hard drives.
Of course
Hard
not,
drives
because
didn't
no one in the
exist thousands
past
of
has
years
hard
ago.
drives. In the future, when you have hard drives to go back and look for, they probably will.
Well, what if they get destroyed though? What if there's like some massive
You are taking this
wave
analogy so
that, like,
literally.
I mean, like,
destroys all the data.
if
on
it does,
the
then
hard
the
drives.
archaeologists won't be able to scan our hard drives. And sure, the hypothetical question that I'm presenting here will not happen in that specific criteria. You are right. Also, if Galactus comes and
What
eats
if-
the
I
world,
forget what this was
archaeologists
supposed
will
to
also
mean.
not come there. No, I'm talking about like in
Are
the
they
future, like you know how like archaeologists will like they'll go to like a city and bust something out.
Are the vlogs even stored
Archaeologists
on
in the hard
hard drive?
I'm really confused. What is this supposed to mean?
I'm saying that like in the future, right? In the far future, when they're like, how did they live their life in 2015?
Why are you saying this though? That's what I'm asking.
He's
I mean,
saying
why?
that archaeologists.
What point are you trying to make?
The
point I'm saying-
are going to discover his hard drive and see all the dumb vlogs he recorded,
But
and be
didn't
like,
you
"Oh hey,
post those
these
on
primitive
Dropbox?
creatures
Is
dropped
Dropbox
a full
saved on
food."
Like
Hard drive?
like that's how they'll think we live their lives, is that we carried around these recording sticks like every day. They'll just see the one clip that I have recorded and be like,
I
obviously
mean,
not.
they would be right. People did do that.
But no, I mean it's not a normal part of everyday life. Like we don't do that every day.
Well, I mean, maybe for you.
I
It's just
mean,
whenever we record
maybe-
it, we probably use a
I
selfie
feel like
stick.
it might actually be.
How many people do you usually see with a selfie stick going around?
You.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
exactly.
I've seen
Listen,
I
Kai-
can count on my hand how many people I've seen with selfie sticks.
Same.
We went to the Lincoln Memorial, and right outside on the steps, right next to the Potomac.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know. I saw those. I saw people.
Hang on, I misspoke. I misspoke. next to the water. Everyone was carrying a selfie stick.
Next to Nancy.
Nick.
Who's Nancy?
They were,
Nancy.
I don't know if everyone. There were a couple people there though. You're right. There's like maybe like
I
4
mean,
or 5 people.
You looked like one of them. Like just.
Well, I mean, okay.
Oh,
Here's the
no.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen,
no.
selfie sticks are, like, I mean, they wouldn't be selling it if people weren't buying
That's
it.
true. I mean, partially too, though. Like, I don't carry around a selfie stick every day of my life just to document what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Why
but you're
not?
one person in, like the whole world.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that, like,
of
people
that could be using selfie sticks.
People like do like the reason I did it is because we have a channel of people who would be interested in watching these things later down the line. I'm not like it's not like a normal part of
You
everyday
say
life.
that like there's only a handful of people that have a YouTube channel.
No, I'm saying that like most of these people, I'm assuming most of these people with selfie sticks, usually speaking, not every one of them is YouTube famous, right? We can probably say that. Everyone at Washington DC, not all of them were like YouTube famous and doing this
That
for their
would be
channel.
amazing.
So, I mean,
if that's
doesn't
the
that
case.
only prove the point that there's there's quite a few people that would have a selfie stick then?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. See, I'm not saying that like 0 people have selfie sticks. I'm just saying that like in my everyday life, I don't see a lot of people walking around on campus with selfie sticks.
I mean, that's
Yeah, so-
great, but the thing is, these hypothetical archaeologists that are going to go back in time and discuss, like, study ancient humans are going to see humans walking around with selfie sticks, recording their lives, and assume that was a big part of a millennial's life.
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you were basing it off yourself. It's not just you; it's everyone.
I know. No, I'm saying that like whenever
Yeah, I
they
know.
go, they're scanning these hard drives. They will get like all the people with mostly people with selfie sticks. There's gonna be a higher majority of them because again they recorded something, right? So all the things they have recorded. A lot of them are going to have selfie sticks to the point where they think the majority of people, like everyday people on Earth, like 50% of them would go around with selfie sticks in 2015.
probably.
So that's the point I'm trying to make is that they'll think that like it's so commonplace. Literally everyone had them, and that's only because all the records they have, most of them have a selfie stick in them. Just because.
And they'll think that we communicated with each other through images with text.
And gifs.
Yeah, and GIFs, moving
I mean,
images.
Basically, my mom practically only texts me gifs nowadays. What with the iOS update?
Yeah.
There's some bad stuff in that update. Your mom better be careful.
Yeah, I told her
I mean,
to
like,
watch out.
forewarning, don't, kids, be careful when searching GIFs in that update. Just like, just be careful. Be wise.
Wait,
there is some
don't
dark
look
stuff.
up inappropriate
Sage
stuff.
advice, John. Wow.
Be careful, be wise. Yeah, it's sure sage advice, all right.
Yep.
GIFs, not even once.
I don't know what they were thinking sometimes with the iOS 10 update.
Dude, they screwed up message. I mean, like, it's weird because it's like I like the new messages app. I'm already saying it. That's part of the problem. Why it's weird. It's like I like the new messages part of the phone, but now it feels like it's an external app than it is
Right,
like
then it's
an
like
official
integrated-
messaging.
I mean,
integrated part of the
personally
phone.
speaking, I didn't mind the fact that they expanded the links in the chat and like the text now. I thought that was a very good decision.
That's a good
That's a
update,
good
yeah.
update. But then they added like a bunch of stuff like you can add reactions to text, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, and there's like the Mario emotes or
Yeah,
whatever
and,
that
the
like
emotes
are
weird.
floating.
Have you guys
and-
played the games? You guys want to play like pool or like poker? Have you tried that?
No, I don't want to play pool or poker.
I'm just saying, like, have you guys ever have you played that on the Messenger app,
No, I've never played that.
Is this Facebook Messenger or is this?
guys?
It's just the regular iPhone.
No, just the
Oh,
regular
really?
iPhone. Yeah.
I've played the basketball game and the football game on Facebook Messenger, and
And
maybe
you know
wanna
what?
throw
It's
my
funny
phone out
because
the
I
window.
was perfectly like fine with both those games. I can't do the football game, but I can do basically the soccer game. But I can do the basketball game pretty well. I was the highest amongst my friends. Not to brag or anything, but like it's basically the same as appearing on the poll or whatever. Anyhow, so the idea is that like a messenger used to be just the text messages. That's what it used to be. And now it's become like this external messaging app, kind of like Discord or Facebook. And I don't know how to feel like that. It's gone from being an integral part of my phone to
Don't
like
know how to feel like that.
feel about that. I misspoke. It's gone from like an integral part of my phone to like being
I
this
don't
external.
know how to feel like that.
That's stuff I said before my breakup. So with Bionicle.
With Bionicle.
Call back.
Call back. Anyhow.
Dude,
Yeah.
we just talked for an hour about nothing.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
new
What
TTV
impressive.
podcast.
Oh no!
Like, I just looked at the time and it's like,
Oh,
whoa, an hour has already gone by.
We're the Seinfeld podcast.
What?
Nice.
What?
Okay,
Seinfeld podcast?
No,
you can't. Come on. You're not that bad. Come on, I have more.
I
faith
didn't
in
get
you.
it either.
Sometimes I question you.
I don't actually know what he's talking about either. Purple, don't worry.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is like a comedy. Yeah, it's a comedy show, and the whole point of the show is that like it was about nothing. It didn't have like a cohesive plot or
It
whatever.
was a show about nothing. Basically.
Really popular.
Yeah. So for the Seinfeld podcast, a podcast about nothing.
Yeah, no,
But we're really popular.
I got it.
This
I
is
got you, man.
Seinfeld.
I got you. I got your reference.
Well, before we begin to wrap up today's podcast, is there anything we'd like to talk about? Anything we'd like to do?
Please let me go to bed.
I mean, like there
I'm
is.
sick.
We're gonna see if we can like segue to it naturally. But I guess are we wrapping up now? Because
You should have mentioned this way earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We were like we should have.
We can do it next
Wait,
week.
you actually had something to talk about?
No, I mean, we can do it now. I don't see why there's any difference between doing it next week and doing it now.
Shoot.
Okay, I can talk about it. Basically, kind of a disclaimer / announcement. We have been accepted into the Lego Ambassador Network. So
Get hyped.
right. So right now, just to clarify, they have not sent us any sets. There's no plans currently for them to send us any sets. We're just part of the network and connecting to different AFLLs. This is not going to reflect or like influence any of the content we're doing. They don't, they've never put like that mandate on us and we need to change anything we're doing, and we're not going to do it anyways. It's not going to change what we think of their sets, critiques, reviews, all that stuff is going to be the same it ever was. But we want to disclose that. There's been a big deal about sites disclosing stuff, and we want to be upfront with you guys. That's what's happening now. We have a direct communication with Lego through the Ambassador Network, and we hope to do some more cool stuff with them pretty soon.
Cheers to a bright
Without compromising who we are as reviewers.
And it's not to say that there won't be some cool things that'll come out of it, hopefully in the future, because there's a lot of stuff that'll happen. Hopefully,
and anything once the moment we get word of that, we'll let you guys know. We'll add disclaimers. We'll tell you up front what's going on, but. This is the
presence
beginning.
at conventions will likely be more.
Forward. Sorry.
No, you'll always be able to look forward to us calling the CEO stupid.
Yeah, I was about to say you'll always look forward.
Like
to
Kim Thompson, called us out on that when I was talking to him. Do you know that? He's like, yeah, well, you know, you called my boss stupid, so I don't know how that reflects on you. But he was kidding. But there we go. That's how dedicated we are to the integrity of this channel. We'll call the CEO stupid. If
basically, the only difference you really need to take away from that right now is that right now we are currently officially recognized by Lego, which is a really cool thing.
That's pretty cool.
So,
we're getting up there.
It's always been an aspiration.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, that's probably it for today, unless there's anything else.
Yes, please.
Oh, can I talk about the last thing?
No.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right. Fine.
Well, there might be an after show.
No. I don't want to do
No,
an after
I
show.
kind of do want to do an after show, but every time we get to the end of the show, I'm like, I want it to end. But I like the concept of the after show. I still want to do, so I'm torn.
We need to do a pre-show instead.
I'm Vardaran.
Yeah, pre-show.
All right.
That could make more sense.
Thank you very much for listening to
Thank you.
episode.
Thank you.
very,
I'm listening.
thank you very much for listening to TTV 214.
Oh my God, you
14's how you sound right now. Go on.
No,
Be
it
sure
sounds
to tune in
12.
next week as we continue on in this post-bionicle world of ours. Trying
Oh
to
my
find
gosh.
our footing. It's not even meant to be angsty, it's just a quote I've been saying. Post-bionicle world.
Yeah. Let's
But
get this
anyway.
journey to done.
It's been
This
great.
episode.
So we'll see you guys next week for another exciting episode of the TTV Podcast. Until then, I'm Meso.
I'm Vardaran.
I'm Eljay.
I'm John.
I'm Phweffie.
And I'm Prpl.
And farewell, everybody.
I'm
We're gonna have to give
Orange.
some context for Phweffie.
I actually have a friend named Orange.
So, are you gonna change your Twitter handle? You should do it.
Wait, you have a friend named Orange?
Yeah, she goes by Orange.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
Wow.
Orange
Is
is
it
orange.
orange? Is it like
Is it
Agent Orange?
spelled ORNGE?
No. It's
No, it's
ORG.
spelled properly.
Just ORG.